Alright, hello and welcome to more Evington with your host, Kamikat. And we are about to finish our faggot in about 18 hours. But what we're doing today is we are doing some shopping. Because it's that time of year, Christmas time, when shit needs to get bought. Now, the first rule of shopping is you want to be somewhere near Jita, but not exactly in Jita. I usually use perimeter for this. Jita always lags. And, for example, that looks like a damn good price. But, where is it? Is it in the middle of a low-sec system? Where I am just as likely to lose the ship? Yes, it is. Plus, it's 11 jumps out. And I'm very lazy, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to set my destination to there. Now, um, typically what people do when they're shopping is they go into this and they hit the buy button. And it's like, oh man, 27 mil, that's not bad at all. Da, 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 da. I much prefer to actually look at these and hear people or people's buy orders. So basically, if you made a harb and you're trying to sell it quickly, this is where you would go. And as you can see, there's a difference of about 2 mil between the actual selling price and the price that people are going to buy it for. Also, some of them are randomly green. Doesn't really matter. Whatever. Yeah, so. What was I going for here? Oh, right, buying one of these. You can see they're basically all the same price. There's no real difference. I mean, between this one and this one, you're saving yourself a little under 60,000, which is exactly nothing. So just buy whichever one is closest, more convenient, etc. I prefer to support the small business owners of Eve, so I'm going to go ahead and buy this one. Yeah, so it's about 30 mil for a harb. It's about the lowest you'll find it in the system. I mean, you could probably find it for 26 in low-sec systems, but I really don't feel like going into low-sec today. Next thing, what we're going to do here is we are going to buy ourselves some guns. We're not going to go anywhere without our guns. So, anyways, let's just see what we have here. How much is one of these? It's 1.3 mil, and focused medium is a little bit cheaper, 1.1 mil. Over the course of 7, that's what? That's 0.2. So that's about a mil that I'll save by going with these over those. I'm actually going to go ahead and EFT wank for a hot second to figure out which one I'd like better. So I'll be right back. Yeah, so you can't actually fit heavies with a 1600 plate, and I would prefer to be running with a 1600 plate, so we're going to buy some of these. If you notice, the story's basically the same. Market price is set, and everyone's selling for the same amount. Now, who are we going to buy from? There's no difference between any of these, and this one's going to expire in 2 days, so I'll help this guy out. You know, just doing stuff. Alright, 8 mil for the guns. Now, we're not quite done with this tab. Next, we're going to go to heat sinks and look around for some heat sinks 2s. Yeah, sure. Let's buy a pair of heat sinks. And let's see. And a tracking enhancer for enhanced trackedness. If you would care to look, it gives you a 30% fall off bonus, a 15% to optimal, and a tracking speed bonus. Very useful module. They are quite expensive though. Especially the Tech 2 versions, but who gives a damn. Alright, and now we are done with that, and we are going to go right ahead and move along into our hull and armor tab. First, we are going to look for a tungsten. Now let's just do this real quick. Okay, there we go. Now one can see that this steel plate adds 3.75 while doing 4200 HP. This does the same amount of hit points, but adds a lot less weight. And that's why everyone uses rolled tungsten plates. That's also why they're ridiculously expensive. If you care to look, these go for about 200k each. These will be like 2 mil. Oh, wow. Oh, right, I'm looking at 200s, not 1600s. I was like, what the f... There we go. 1.62 mil, basically, Gita prices. And if we go over here, this should technically be more, but it's not. That's interesting. I wonder who would ever buy a steel plate. Alright, well, we are going to buy a plate, singular. And next, oops. And let's go down here, and let's go to energized plating. And get ourselves an EA and M2. Quite popular for tanking. What this does is it just gives you all-around resist, helps your little Omni tank a bit. It's cute. Yeah, let's buy one. Alright. So, those are all of our low slots taken care of. We have our ships. We have our guns. We have our low slots. I'm kind of debating here. Well, I'll go ahead and... they did rework the T2 crystals. I'll see what the price difference is. That'll settle it for me. A multi-frequency is 468k per, and a con flag. Right, that's the one I'm looking for. Yep, con flag. What is con flag? 434. So it is technically cheaper. And Scorch is what I was using when I was killed. That's the long-range ammo. The problem with this versus... where is it? Multi-frequency M. Is if you see, this does 13 and 25. We go back, this does 27 and 15. So you would think this does this just generally a lot better. The problem with this is it gives you a really shitty tracking modifier. Which is just not very nice of it at all. However, it is very nicely balanced between thermal and EM damage, so it's kind of debatable whether you should use one or not. They are cheaper at this point in time, but I'll just go ahead and go for the oldie but goldie. Let's buy... Actually, come to think of it, let's see, what is this? Low sec? Yeah. 0.3. That's unacceptable. Half the time, the stuff going for sale in low sec is at low prices, just as a sort of a pirate trap type of a deal. So, 3.2 mil for ammo. Amar don't have it easy in that sense. We spend a shit ton on ammo. And without much of a point. Now, I could definitely be getting some medium armor rigs here, if I were so inclined, I think. Oh, wait, no. I have to, well, that's quite embarrassing. I think I forgot to, get and or train this skill here. And, alright, well, yeah, I'm willing to pay for convenience here, just because I really don't feel like going anywhere. And yeah, it's a 3x modifier. That's kind of weird. I could have sworn I had, yeah, I have jury rigging to 4, and I have shield rigging. Huh. Alright, well, weirder things have happened. So, yeah, I think it's about time to leave this ship. Let's see, how are we doing here on the monies? Oh, we've spent a good amount, haven't we? What is this? Probably going to be like a 30-something mil fit. Let's see, 1, 2, 5, 11. Yeah, it's probably going to be very close to like 48, 50 when we get done with it. Yeah, then I'm going to have to do some missions to get my money back. Gonna be missioning a lot today, I guess. So yeah, my other harb kind of sort of died last night. I basically got attacked by a war target when an unknown war target. We didn't actually know of his existence up until he killed me, but he just jumped me in a hurricane at the gate. So I jump through the gate and figure I can warp out. But then he pops out of the gate literally 4 kilometers away from me, which is a bit of bad luck. And then I do stupid shit. As in, I try and micro-warp drive away, thinking that he has an 8K scram, but he actually had the 24 kilometer disruptor. And yeah, so that was fun. I got my ships blown, and it was quite embarrassing because on the kill mail I was using Scorch ammo the whole time. Never actually switched into Omar multi, and the saddest part about this is I had him down to, I would say, like between a third and a quarter of his armor, and he was a 6-220 cannon, dual NOS, armor buffer, cane. So yeah, and running from a cane and a harbinger is just stupid. You won't actually win that one. Canes are a lot faster, even if they are also plated. Even though plates technically don't do anything to your speed, they reduce your agility, and increase your align warpiness type. Right on. This is the free ship that you happen to have gotten a while ago. So yeah, I have a free ship just sitting here. Oh, specializing in Sancha goat breaking. Alright, let's assemble it. It's a little early to make it active. And yeah, here's all my modules. 2 heat sinks, tracking enhancer, 1600 plate, and the A&M. Right on. Train now. Yeah, so 24 minutes. I will be able to rig my shippiness up and do work. Make active. You have to make a ship active before you can change its name. And this guy will be ABHO2. ABHO1, you will be remembered forever as a failure. Lol. Let's just stick some nice lasers up in here. And I'm actually gonna grab some stuff before I head back to my missioning system. And now, you know what? I like to start with the 1600 plate, then the EA&M, put a tracking enhancer, dual heat sinks here, and yes, damage control 2. That is the other thing that I was forgetting, besides all of my mids. We'll get around to the mids though, don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Alright, it's actually not that bad in Jita, only 900 people in here today. I know, right? Only 900 people. But it is the most reinforced node in the entire game, so it may do decently well. We want to go to Hull and Armor Damage Control and click on the Damage Control 2. And very useful. Buy this. Buy one of them. And there it is. Yeah, no lag in Cheetah today. Yay. I can actually place market orders without killing myself. That is always a plus. Anyways, let's just load this little thing up. And what are we going for today? Today we are going to go into the electronic warfare category, and we are going to go to warp jammers. Now, as you can see, there's scrams and there are disruptors and interdiction spheres. Yay. Now, one might question, what is the difference between a warp disruptor and a warp disruptor 2? This one requires 4 more CPU, but the real difference comes in the attributes. As you can see, it has a 20 kilometer versus a 24 kilometer optimalness, and that's pretty much it. Those 4 kilometers are what you are paying for. And is it worth it? I don't know. To be totally honest, up until this point in time, I've just been using scrams. Like, Scram 2 can give you a 9 kilometer range. That's not half bad at all. Let's see. It's usually these that have a pretty... No. 23. 25. 24. 20. Now this one might actually be useful, and it actually costs more than the costs more than the Tech 2 just because it uses less cap. And yeah, Meta 2. Wow. That's interesting. Does it actually? No. That was just the game fucking with me. It actually cost 26,000, which is just hilarious. Okay, bye. And yeah, there we go. Uses less energies per cycle. And that is why I buys it. Was it just... Am I tripping, or did that thing seriously say it cost $1 million? No, it says it costs $1 million. And I wonder if you hit buy... Alright, I just don't trust their market tabs any more than I trust the kill mail system. So I usually don't fuck with it. And let's see what webs are. 6 in a 10 kilometer range. This is usually the one that people use. It's 4 in a 10 kilometer range. That would make sense. And let's see, this one is probably... No, it's also 4 in a... 4, 5... 5. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go for this one right here. Max velocity bonus doesn't really do much, but the ultimate energy savings that you are receiving will end up factoring into life quite a bit, especially on an MR ship. The amount of cap that your turrets use is ridiculous at best, ludicrous at worst. Alright, let's plop them in there right next to each other. They'll be buddies. And now we can get out of the E-War section. And let's go for... I think it should be under engineering equipment. And what we are looking for is a medium cap booster. Perfect. Volume. 32 and 40. That capacity of 40 is quite tempting. However, it is 15 extra power grid, 165. I still have like 450 left. What's bothering me here, though, is whether or not I will be able to equip this little sucker. If I were to equip that thingamabob, 180, dear lord. Fittings, 150. Yeah, I could actually swing both of those without terribly much of a problem. And 50 CPU units. How are you on the CPU? You're 25. So yeah, I'd actually even be able to fit that with the CPU limitations. Not bad at all. And yeah, I think I had one of these last time around, to be totally honest with you. 32 cap, 12-second activation time, 12 seconds, 40 meters cubitness. Yeah, sure, let's view the details. And what do you know? Everything's always cheaper here. Unless it's in the middle of low second, will get you killed. In which case, it's cheaper there. Alright, and let's go ahead and grab ourselves one of these, because they are cheap. And at the same time, pretty effective. Speaking of which, let's drop that sucker in there. This is a cruiser class module. Anyways, it's nice. It works. It kills your cap completely. If you notice, I remove it and I am cap stable. So that's always nice. Even if I'm not cap stable at the best part. So now I'm a little bit tight on fitting, but I think I can manage to do one last thing here. It's something that I meant to do on my last ship, but never got around to it. Was it? Oh, yes. No. No. Yes. Alright. Oh, yeah. Could I fit a medium knot? As a matter of fact, I could. That is interesting. I have the 25 CPU. No, I don't have the 25 CPU. You're lying to me. And I don't like it when this game lies. It's not nice. See, it almost tricked me into thinking that I could have one, but I can't. So, there. Suck it. Alright. I do believe I should have 15, though. One is 63. Yeah, I actually do. I have exactly 15 CPU to spare. So I can actually get myself a small Nossington. And now the question is, which one? This one is mucho expensive. 9.6 at 6 kilometers. 9.2 at 6 kilometers. Yeah, these are all a lot closer range than I would like them to be. So I'm actually not going to get one. What I do want to do while I'm still here, though, is get some cap booster charges. Some 400s, probably. That's what I'm going to go for. Or maybe I'll go for the 200s. Where's the 200s? There we are. I think the 200s are 8, which means that I can fit exactly 5 of them, which is nice. And yeah, let's buy a couple of these. Yeah, let's buy like, I don't know, 5, 6, 30. Why not? Alright, so let's open up our cargo, drop those in there. Takes up most of my cargo space. And yeah. My wallet is like, I'm in the red. You shot me and I'm bleeding. And I'm well aware. Thank you very much, wallet. No need to rub that one in, but I'm not quite done yet. Because I still have to get myself a set of hammerheads, I do believe it is. Let's see, how much space do I have here? Yeah, I have 50. So, yeah, I can get myself a set of 5 hammerheads. And let me guess, there's no hammerheads in Jita. Oh, there we go. Perfecto mundo. And let's actually buy 3 of them. Because if I remember correctly, if I were to be at, let's say, New Koldari Prime, there would be a lot of cap rechargers, blah blah blah. I really should package this, and fitting, yeah, no, I can't fit that. Medium cap booster 1, hammerheads 2. There are 2 hammerheads there already, so I only need to buy 3. Ha! I win. Right click, open drone bay, drop. And there we are. We have now fitted a ship. Wasn't that hard. Bueno hard. I'm actually going to mess around with the rigs a little bit while I'm waiting for the skill to finish. Let's see what kind of rigs are best. Oh, dear lord. Yes, morning stretchies. That's where it's at. Anyways, let's just go right ahead. And go to New Kildare. I have a couple things that I need to pick up from my storage there. And wow, that is a lot of ships all over the place. For example, this Minotaur freighter. This game always cracks me up with its freighters just because they're the most inefficient shape you could conceivably think of. Like, this looks like the Voltron sword. That's what this looks like. Look, there's the legs, and you got your arms that'll fall down from there, and then this is the body, and the head will just pop up. I mean, seriously. There's no need to bring Transformers into this. It's not necessary. What did I just get notified of? Yeah, fuck you. I don't give a damn about your missions. Hopefully that should clean up my journal a little bit. Yep. And let's see, what do I have to do here? Oh, it's another drone mission. Which reminds me of why I'm going to New Kaldari in the first place. To pick up some necessary items for droning and stuff. Well, let's see how local is. Oh wow, plex are up to 355 mil. Damn. It's interesting how much they fluctuate. Last time I looked, they were about 240. But that was right when they were released, too. Anyways, let's not count on my memory, even though it was correct in this case. That Loki followed me through the gate. Nah, that Loki couldn't suicide me before I... No. This is a very useful button, though. Bam. And just like that, I managed to group all my weapons hassle-free. I know, cool story, right? There's my cap booster. 10 seconds. Oh no, no. Is it gonna load or am I gonna dock first? Which is gonna happen? No, I docked. Oh, disappoint. Anyways, this is some of my old ships that I carried over here. And I was here. I really should repackage a lot of these. I wonder if I can do something like this and just right click, repackage. Yep, I want to repackage everything. And then I want to use a stack all command and sort by type. And there we go. That made stuff a little bit more manageable, which is nice. Alright, that's full, and I don't think I can... No, I can't. That always annoys me. So you can't repackage the Navy charges. Anyways, I was here for something else too. I was going to... let's see. New. Cancel. Alright, there we go. Whoops. Not what I meant to do at all. There we go. And we want 3 of these. No, that's not right. I want another one. There. And... Let's see, we want 1 of these. And what else was I in the market for? Alright, cap rechargers. And you know what? Let me see. Sirokin. Yes, you. How many of those can you fit? 3, just as I thought. Alright, so then move 3 over here. And leave 1 be in peace. Perfect. And... oh. Okay. I think that solves pretty much everything. I love being tired in the mornings. So wonderful. Just stretchy and stuff. Anyways, let's go back to Jita now. It's about time. Ooh, yay. Yay. Let's jump right through, and this Loki's still just sort of chilling by the gate. And it's called Proteus Maximus. It's not a Proteus, it's a Loki. Loki's decently popular in PvP. To be totally honest, the Tengu is probably the most overpowered out of all the L3 ships. It has many things that it's very good at, and yeah, it has the best range out of all of them. And it's pretty damn awesome. But if I were to get one, I'd actually want to get the Legion, because the Legion looks fucking boss. And just to prove my point, let's look one up right quick. Whoops. Wrong. Alright, strat cruisers. That's what I was going for. Alright, augmented plating, tactical. No, this is not the one that looks cool. Assault optimization, we are looking for a fuel catalyst. And a power core multiplier. And a nanobot injector. And liquid crystal magnifiers. And dissolution sequencer. Yeah, look at that thing. That looks pretty fucking boss, right? That's the laser boat version of it. Hey, why can't I fucking cock munch? Screw you. There. There we are. Look at that thing. Would you look at that? Has a couple turret points on the body, couple more on the front nose piece. It's pretty fucking awesome. Has like a triple fin tail. Yeah, I want one. And I could actually skill for one in the not overly distant future. Right now I'm training for hacks. Yes, hacks. I'm going to be a hacksaw. Nah. No, heavy assault cruiser, and after that I might trade for the L3 ships. I don't know. They're kind of expensive though. It's like 700 million just to fit one. But they're pretty cool. I could definitely use a Legion to run level 4 missions without much of a problem. Probably be faster than a battleship too. The fact of the matter is, it's faster to train for a Legion as well, just because I have my medium turret skills already where they need to be. But as I said, the problem will be money. So I guess that's how it works. And yeah, let's just take a pause break while this finishes. Alright, and we're back. So what we are going to do is we are going to fit a rig for explosive resistance, which will boost that up to a pretty penny. And next we will fit 2 Trimark pumps that will boost our actual armor HP. Quite brilliant, I should say. Really. 16,000 actual hit points, and a lot more effective once you figure that you've got a pretty good set of resists here. And let me actually check. I think there's a skill that ups these resistances, though I not be positive. Anyways, the rigs cost me about 9 mil. Not terribly much, considering how much they used to cost way back in the day and how much the whole setup costs. Anyways, I spent something like 50... I spent over 50 mil on this ship, to be honest with you. Well. You do what you can, right? And, yeah. Yeah. Haha, want to buy 30-day Plex, 350 mil. Alright, so, what was I going to look up? Oh, right, a skill. There was a skill that I needed to look up, and yes. It would most likely be under... let's scroll down... to passive hardeners, yeah. 5% bonus per skill level to armor EM resistance. I'm not sure if I have that skill, actually. Let's check. No, I actually don't have any of the compensations. And the prerequisite is hull upgrades to 4. That's probably why I finished hull upgrades 5 and then kind of forgot about stuff. So, let's buy some. And as you can see, it costs less in the neighboring systems, but I am lazy and I'm willing to pay the extra 20,000, which I mentioned yet again is pocket change for this stuff. Let's see. That's not what I was going for. I was actually going for some of this. And buy this. And let's see, what do we have here? Thermic armor compensation. 3% bonus per skill level to armor resistance when modules are not active to passive armor hardeners. 5% bonus per skill level to armor thermal resistance, just in general. Useful skills to have. And I can't believe I don't have them. That's kind of stupid of me. I am losing out on a lot of effective hit points that way. Oh, alright, it just cuts out the compensation. I was like, what the fuck did I just buy? Actually, you know what? I want exact numbers. I'll be right back. Yeah, so with this setup, having those skills at 5 gives me an extra, like, 6,000 EHP or so. And also, the resists and EFT are kind of borked, to be honest with you. Because it says that I have, like, 50% kinetic, like, 55% thermal. So, I don't know what that's about. EFT borked. Oh, actually, wait a second. Maybe I'm borked. It's EFT, not me at all. I don't have any sort of special thermal compensation in there, which kind of weirds me out, but whatever. Train now to level 1. Could not hurt, right? And how much are they? Yeah, they're 16-minute skills each. That's not bad at all. Alright, so, with our cargo hold full of goodies, and our ship nicely equipped, we will head out to our ultimate destination. Oh, whoops. Let's go to perimeter. My, that is a lot of ships. Oh, and look, there's Voltron again. Hey. Ooh, who are you? A prowler, eh? What the fuck? It looks like a fish. A fish with solar sails that roams through space. Haha. Anyways, let's check up on our war targets here. Not a single known war target is on. Let's actually double check our corp here, because some new corp targets have been added. Possibly. Yeah, Kiko Man, Sacred Chord, Zaitus, Falco 64, and Shoop de Whoop. This man is not on my contact lists. Add contact to watch list. Okay, he is not. Those are still the same. Those are the same. And basic insight. Let's see. Yes. 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 And yes. Okay. So that's all of them. All ammo modules, rigs in the Tech 1 Corp hangar are available for use at any time. Corporation ships are available when fighting war targets. And rename it according, yeah. Alright, so I think that's it. And I think that's all that had to have happened. Yeah, okay. So, anywho, first place we are going is Sorokin. Sure you can! Hadouken! Oh, Street Fighter. Whitlows. So yeah, let's just cut to when we get there, magically. Let's say we warp through, like, all the systems with this one jump. Yeah, well, we haven't actually gotten there, but I was just looking through my local chat, and just wanted to throw this one out there. You see these little Plex things? There's a lot of people that go on here and try and scam people for Plex. As you can see, you will get 350,000. And in the chat, they claim that they'll pay you 350 mil for it, or whatever. So just be very careful and double check all of your contracts before you sign them. Like, look, there's another one wants to buy for 355, but then once you get to the contract, it says thousands instead of millions. So you just got to be really careful with this whole Plex selling business. And then you see, look at this station container. And the guy's like, full of ships, 23 Rifters, 2 Drake, 3 Moas. And no, can't really trust that for Jack. This game's full of scammers, so you just gotta look out for them. Be on the lookout, be vigilant, and so on and so forth. That'd be my message to you. Actually, there's this really cool scam that I saw the other day. Where somebody would list a sell and a buy in the same station for the same item. So like somebody would stumble out and be like, "Oh my God, I can buy this for 25 mil and sell it for 30." I'd be an idiot not to do this. But the thing is, you make your buy contract in such a way that it'll get canceled when they try and fill it. Because you don't have enough money or something like that. So basically, I saw a couple of people getting scammed this way, and it was kind of an ingenious scam all to itself. Just messing with people and such. So yeah, you just gotta watch out for shit. If it seems to be too good to be true, it probably is. Because it's internet spaceships, and it's serious fucking business. Ha. And yeah, as you can see, my corp's kind of empty right now. They are on at different times than me most of the time. So that's always nice. Is that a freaking thrasher? Yeah, it is. Huh. Well, that's interesting. It's a destroyer! Run! It is the destroyer of worlds. Anyways, let's just dock up here for a second and drop off some stuff. Actually, probably the whole ship. Because that's how I roll. Actually, no. Right now, there's nobody from any corps on. So it would actually probably be a good time to do whatever it is that I need to do. And I'm going to end up making a lot of jumps in my pod again. Just because balls to the wall. And for the greater glory. Mornings. Gotta love them. Nom 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 nom. Now this system actually always has a good amount of people in it because it has good agents. Some very nice agents in here. Alright, so let's just go ahead and drop our load and get out of Dodge. And yeah, I don't know. Right now, I think I'm gonna go back to the home planet where I'm gonna park the Harb. And actually, no, why bother? Why did I undock? It's a waste of my time. Now I have to wait for session changes. Screw you all. I just realized it's a pretty stupid idea. To take my Harb out there, then come back, and then have to go out there in a shuttle later on tonight or whatnot. I would much rather just keep it here. And yeah, there's my cap booster with 5 200 charges in it. It's not bad at all. I think it may actually be cap stable. Decently cap stable anyways. Yeah, it is actually cap stable at 50% with a cap booster going, so that's nice. Well, that is nice to see out of an MR ship. Cap stable with the lasers, pew pew pew. Anyways, let's just make this active for a second and fit the items which I brought to be fitted upon it. Assuming they will in fact fit. They should. Salvagers aren't that high requirement. Oh, and it actually does have a micro warp drive on it. Though admittedly, perhaps that is not the best choice. And yeah, let's just throw some Tech 2 modules on there. And there we go. It is now cap stable running everything. Cap stable running a micro warp drive? No, never. Ever. And it depletes in 1 minute, and that's just annoying. I would much prefer it to be just cap stable with this. Okay. So, let's just make sure its cargo hold is empty. 1,000 meters squared, which is pretty nice for a cargo hold, especially on a cruiser. Let's see, how are you doing here, buddy? You're doing just fine. Alright, I think it's about time that I accept that mission, and we'll just go ahead and show how drones work. Because drones are kind of their own little thing. I predict this mission will be fairly annoying, but not terribly so. Just a hunch. However, it will also pay well. I can expect to get 1 mil from this mission between the reward and whatever bounties I manage to collect. And wow, this is actually a pretty far away one. All the other ones were in system. And what am I supposed to do? Oh. Yeah, I'm supposed to kill drone master thing. Let me see. Can explosive and an invuln field. I should be tanked for drones. Alright, this one. Yeah, can explosive. And damage, we do EM to them. So, we'll just load up some nice thunderbolts and get on our way. Do a mission or something. Like that. And as you can see, there's very limited cargo capacity on this thing, especially with all these missiles I'm lugging around all the time. So I guess that's the nice thing about lasers, is the fact that crystals swap instantly and you don't need to lug a bunch of them around to accomplish your goals. Very nice, as always. And let's make the final jump that we need to get to our mission. Ooh, and who is that? A Drake. Flatbread in space. Look at how flatbread looking that thing is. Just so flat. So flat. Well, not quite. Has this little cross brace here for extra stability. Just this little thing right here, and it's got a lump there, but other than that, it's pretty flat for a ship. What always bothers me about it, though, is that it has 8 missile launcher silos on the side, but it can only fit 7. Ah! Kill everyone. Yeah, it's another interesting thing about Hurricanes. Besides the fact that they're really fast and can control a range, they can also be running either a shield buffer with a gank setup, or they can be running a low slot 1600 plate buffer type of thing. And of course, beyond their 220mm autocannons, which is the only kind of autocannons people put on them for PvP, they can actually have a couple missiles in their last slots if they don't want to go for the double newt or whatnot. But yeah, canes are pretty awesome for PvP-ness. Pretty awesome. That's not to say harbs are bad. I really did fuck up with that harb. I'm not gonna say I could have had him, but it would have been a fighting battle if I'd just hit orbit at 10 kilometers instead of trying to get away. Oh hey, hey, what's that? Drones. My favorite. Now there's small drones warping in. Let's approach the gate. While we're at it, turn on some hardeners. No, typical stuff. Huh? What? Okay, I'm confused. That ship just kind of sort of disappeared. Anyways, let's just start blasting. Yay. Passive shield tanking? What? Oh, I probably got that one a while ago and just never bothered to pick it up. Go figure. Let's see, what are we training now? Yay, thermic. Anywho. Oh yeah, the certificates are kind of funky actually. If you look, I have that, and then I have core integrity, which is mechanics, shield, and hull. Core capacitor, apparently I don't have, because I don't have energy systems operation level 5, which does 5% reduction in cap recharge time. That might actually be worth getting. Targeting, nope. Electronic upgrades, yeah, right. Like I'm gonna train that without needing to. Nope, these certificates are actually kind of useful. I mean, they help people who are new to the game to accomplish stuff. Oh yeah, since I have everyone shooting at me, I can launch my drones without them getting killed much, and just sort of tell them to go attack stuff. In the meantime, gunnery. Battleship. Cruiser advanced pulse turret. What does this require? Sharpshooter 4 and a turret control. Rapid fire. Oh, well, whatever. I'll get around to it. Let's see. Defense standard basic. I have active shield tanking somehow. Don't know how that one happened, but sure, let's go for it. Let's lock 3 more, tell these guys to return in orbit until I get a lock. And then let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's take care of those jolly good chaps. Let's see, what am I missing for stuff? Armor reinforcement. Oh, I need the compensations. Armor tanking. I need repair systems. Well, that's active. Oh, and then I don't have any of my shield compensating bobbers either. Let's all attack one ship. How about that one? And let's see. Yeah. Oh, and logistics. Not even close. Active shield tanking. Ooh, what does this do? 2% less cap needs for shield boosters. I might want to train that next time I use an active tank, which is never. Let's see, what do I need for armor tanking? Repair systems. Yeah. Yep. Only armor tanking skill that I have not trained is the one you need for armor reppers because I don't use them. Just because I'm a boss like that. Logistics, not even close. Shield management, I should probably get that to 5. That one's kind of useful. And apparently you need shield reinforcements standard, and fuck that shit. Yeah. Alright. And then let's see, active shield tanking, armor tanking in general, repair systems. Oh god, I'm so bad at that. Ooh, elite. What do I need for that? Oh, armor reinforcement. Suck my dick, certification planner. Anyways, let's launch more missiles at shit. And get my drones to kill something for once. High velocity helmsman. Cartographer. Wormhole generator. What is this skill? I've never even heard of it. For jump. Is this like for cap ships or something? What the High velocity helmsman. Huh. That's funny. Oh, PI. Yay. Yay. Call interplanetary whatever the balls. This is funny. I like this certification planner. Ooh, I wonder if I have drones. No. I don't have anything that I really need for the drone certificates. That's funny. What can I say? I just trained the skills that I felt like training at any given moment in time. That combined with the fact that I trained the skills that actually help my ships and are not entirely useless, so yeah, whatever. Could be better, could be worse. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, making the game more friendly to those who are not Evington experienced professional Eveteers. It's like Musketeers, but with Eve. Like, look at this guy. You can just tell he's a pro. He's got a mustache, he's bald, sacks under his eyes. You know, typical Eve player. Oh yeah, and my portrait looks really dumb in chat just because I'm not zoomed in enough, but it looks nice in this perspective. Oh, hey, you're back, you jerkwad. Think you could run from me? Well, you're wrong. You can't. No. Rogue drones, they manufacture themselves. It's a nightmare. See, let's lock like 4 of those and 1 of these. Once everyone's attacking me, I can safely launch my drones and tell them to go rape shit. And apparently at some point in time I managed to reload. I must have severely underestimated myself. Or I ran out of ammo. Whichever. I prefer to think that I did it as a conscious action, though. I mean... Alright, let's lock onto another one of these. You guys take care of that one. You are persistent for a human. Commendable. No living creature in the universe is persistent as a machine. Now meet your maker. Was he trying to say that machines created man? That's absurd. Man created machine, and machine created more machine, and machine overran human. Arnold Schwarzenegger in RoboCop. No, just no. Let's not even go there. That is just me being bored. And that looks like that bitch from Mass Effect 2. Miranda. Miranda. Ha. See, this is what I do when I'm bored on a mission. I just start looking through people's portraits, and I'm just like, lol, you look like that person. Either that, or I alt-tab out, or I'm just listening to music and lean back in my chair and don't do anything because that's how shit goes down. Alright, let's lock some more dronage. So, apparently I only have one big drone locked in, and the rest of them are kind of midgets. So, also this entity is taking forever to die. Like, seriously. Motherfucker's persistent. And, yeah, you guys can go ahead and attack that thing. Oh, by the way, I should probably stop. There we go. And let's shoot. And lock on to one more of those, and another one of those. Over time, I've learned that it's better to lock on to more small drones than you lock on to large ones, just because. And why? Why are you guys not attacking the target? I blatantly gave you orders to. Ah, just fools. Whatever. They'll get around to him eventually. It's just really inefficient when they're attacking multiple targets like that. They don't die as fast. Not that I'm really worried about my tank breaking or anything. Because my tank's unbreakable. Just throwing that one out there. All the way from left field. And this is going to be a real bitch to salvage, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh well. I don't even need salvagers for this, to be honest. I just need to run around and grab all the little thingamabob things. And let's just reload all while we're sitting around doing nothing. And let's see. You guys should all be attacking that one target, and you are. Hooray. And another one dies. Let's tell him to go ahead and attack that one. Just because it's the next target on my list of targets. 3 missiles, really? Is that all it takes to kill a viral? Interesting. No, that can't be right. Must have just been like a coincidence or something. Or maybe not. Maybe it does only take 3 volleys to kill a viral. Huh. Alright. That's actually pretty awesome as far as stuff goes. And yeah, you lock the bigger drones faster, obviously, because your locking time's related to the sig radius. So smaller ships take longer to lock. Which is always nice. That's the nice thing about the Harb, if I remember correctly. It has a decently small sig radius. No, I probably just made a fool of myself there. I'm not going to go so far as to say that. Because I have no idea if it actually does or not. Dun 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 dun. Let's zoom out and view the whole battlefield in its glory. Alright, so you guys go ahead and attack that guy. Let's just lock a couple more of those. A couple more of these, and fire the missiles. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, the finger gun in... what is it? Dead Space 2. That's the game where I saw that video from. The finger gun, just hilarious, especially considering what you need to do to get it. It's like having somebody be part of a firing squad and then giving them an ice cream cone for a reward. Because basically to get it, you need to beat the... God bloody third launcher's not working. Gah, I hate this laggage. Like, watch, I'm gonna roll to tell it to stop, and it'll stop that one, but not those, and just, ugh. And drones, I blatantly ordered you to attack that target. Yeah. Wow. Did you see how that one just jumped, like, almost over a quarter of the way? Just... that was way after I pressed the buttons, too. Ugh. This is just unacceptable. Also, I'm entirely too lazy to come back here and loot stuff. So I'm just gonna find the large wreck and loot that. And then say fuck it to everything else, because fuck it. That's why. Alright, drones, I have no idea who you're fighting, but it's the wrong target. And let's just drop half our tank here. Actually, we don't need this guy, so... let's just drop our entire tank, fuck that. I'm just gonna afterburner places. Speed tank, a battle cruiser. Let's go back to the days of the nanocane. Alright, drones can go ahead and take care of that. And we can actually lock everybody here in one fell swoop. And dun dun. Oh yeah, in the last video I was QQing about something or other. This video I'll try and refrain from that. Just because. And there's the wreck that I'm going for. Alright, let's kill another couple of these fools. There's my thermic armor compensation done. That's nice. And yeah, I should probably get my armor repper skills up to a good amount, but whatever. Screw you and your active tank. And what are my drones doing? Are they just all swarming on top of one another? Yeah. They're just making like a drone orgy. Oh, cockballs. Return, return, spam return. Anyways, I'm gonna kill that guy, and that's gonna give me a nice reload, and then just gonna go over here, loot this guy, just because I can. And let's go and burn her over to some of the nicer wrecks. Actually, let's just fly over to them normal-like and stuff. And let's reload all anyways. Alright, so now that everybody's properly angry at me, we can start locking down some of these smaller targets for elimination. And fire the missiles. Because apparently it only takes 3 to kill, so that's nice. That is very nice. Oh, and technically I could group all. I mean, that would make my life that much easier. Well, when they're not firing, that is. Let's just preemptively preempt that. And let's take care of that guy right there. Alright, perfect. I think I spanned that order enough for them to actually follow it. How nice. Oh, yeah, I was gonna group them all into one thing, wasn't I? Because I never actually used these groups terribly much. No, not F4, I want F1. There. Because truly and honestly, I never do use the groups that I made. Because I haven't had the need to target split in forever, really. Alright. That should be good enough, actually. These new wrecks are going to be quite close to me, and I'll be able to loot them. Actually, let's see. Who are my violators here? You guys. You guys all attack that one target of awesomeness. It's just like weird. I prefer having four weapons racks firing at something. For whatever reason, it gives me great satisfaction to try and play a little game where I synchronize the racks or keep them at the same ammo count, and yeah, pretty much. It just alleviates boredom. I guess that's what you would call it in general. It is a boredom relieval tool. Yes, that's a new one. Aha. There we are. And let's just grab these and kill some more violators. Awesome. Alright, you guys can go ahead and take that one on. And which one are we approaching? Ah, you. How much more can I stuff in here? Oh, good amount. That's nice. That is always nice. Because the stuff that rogue drones drop is actually quite valuable, to be perfectly honest. It sells for a good amount. That's why I'm actually bothering to go through and collect some of it while I'm doing the mission anyways. And I mean, yeah, I could do the right-click select all, and yeah, it would probably be more efficient, but screw that. Efficiency, not priority. Actually, no, I'm not gonna loot any of these small wrecks. Where's the nearest medium wreck that... I should have just made one. Yeah, there it is. Alright, that's good stuff. I like medium wrecks. Alright. And that should take care of this mission. And I should actually be able to grab these two wrecks at the same time, which is awesome. Alloys, alloys, alloys for me. Damn. It would appear I have run out of cargo-ness. Okay. There. 0.9 of a meter cubed. Anyways, let's go back to our Stargates here. And, what is it? Is it control? No, control is bottom rack. Alt is middle rack. And let's reload all and ungroup. You can't ungroup while they're being... stupid rules. I'm a maverick. I don't follow your rules. And yeah, I guess having 4 weapon racks just makes me kind of hit more than one key Because honestly, Kaldari controls not that complicated. It's literally turn on your resistance, fire the missiles, done. And there's no real anything to it. And yeah, I could go back and collect all of those little drone bits, but it's more effort than I'm willing to make. Whoops. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Just because it's 2 jumps away. And I don't feel like jumping 2 jumps. Lumps. When fat kids attack, lumps. That was quite a humorous name for a corporation. And yeah, I've kind of delayed my frigate skill, but it's not really that major at all, considering that these give an immediate and tangible benefit. And so would this, actually, probably. Yeah, but it's an int skill. Actually, probably all of these are int skills, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Alright, I should probably get myself an int modifier then. Augmentations. Oh, I think I need to up cybernetics before I can, Oh, that would be annoying. That would be very annoying. Because cybernetics is an int skill, and the way my points are distributed right now, it's not optimal, but it basically gives me a good perception and willpower, which aren't altogether that hot, and a lower intelligence and memory, which is kind of making me suffer now that I realize that I have some skills that I still need to get outside of the gunnery and spaceship command. I thought I had finished with those, but apparently not. But whatever, I'll survive. I think I get a remap at some point in time. Neural remap available 2011 12/16 at 044. Yeah, that's a... Yeah. Right. I'm probably not even gonna care at that point, so far in the distance. Oh, let's stack all, then grab them, move them over here. And then you just sell. With these, you don't even have to care. You just, whoops, cancel. Sell them. Sell this item, sell it. You can literally just hit right click sell and then enter. It doesn't really matter unless you see big red percentages next to it, in which case you might want to hold on to it for a little while, but even then, money now is better than money tomorrow. And as I said, way too much effort to try and actually think about this, but basically, let's see, what did I get? 200,000, 50,000, 714,000. Yeah, so basically I made an extra million off of that. And then I get to make another mill just talking to my bounty woman. So there we are. 165 from 163. Made 2 million in the span of a mission. And I don't know how much time that took. And this video is going to be retardedly long. And it's probably going to take me like 24 hours to upload too. God damn. Anyways, thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Kami Cat signing off. And yes, I have noticed that people like my Eve videos. So I'll try and make some more. And hopefully they'll be at least a little bit entertaining. Internet spaceships is serious business. Not very entertaining at all. Yeah.